welcome back to the Demigodly Riku channel. I'm the Demigodly Riku, also known as Rex, and today I will be redesigning my persona. Actually, I just lied to you. She's not technically my persona, at least not anymore. She was my old persona from my childhood, back when I played Minecraft Pocket Edition and smacked my sister when she wouldn't give me back my cocoa beans. So yeah, this character, this little rabbit man, this little guy, yeah, he wasn't my first persona, and I feel like that should be obvious because I'm 17, and if I had the same character from birth, I would be concerned. The very first persona I ever had was a girl named Cake Girl. Don't judge the name, I was like 5, and it was because I found a literal Cake Girl skin on Skinseed so that I could be pink in Minecraft Pocket Edition. This is the closest I could find to the original. You never know, it could actually be the original, but I don't have any of the pictures from back then. My sister might have them, I don't. Either way, you never know if it was the original. But yeah, that's gonna be what I go off of for this persona redesign, because I never actually drew up a design for her back when I was a kid, because I would have rather killed myself than do art back then, which is weird, because now I do art YouTube. I will take a moment to say that the art I did specifically for this video is a little scuffed. The hair clips I gave her look like eyebrows, and two of the drawings, her blonde is non-existent, and the painted art was just me trying out a new style. But otherwise, the drawings I'm doing are canon. So, enjoy! So Cake Girl never actually got any lore back when I was playing her when I was a kid. The most she had to her was that she was me and was basically just sassy with a slight murder addiction. And I feel like that's also just my current character. Oh gosh, the only thing that's changed about me is that I don't want to be a pink cake person. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'm giving her a bit of a new personality, because when I was a kid, I tried to make it seem like I knew everything because I hated being wrong, so I'm taking that away from the current Cake Girl, and the current Cake Girl is okay with being wrong, and she's okay with asking questions. Maybe even if you force her to think too hard, her sprinkles will start spinning like when your computer buffers. You know what I mean, right? The dots that spin in a circle? I'll show it on screen if you don't know what I mean. Under Cake Girl's hood would be cat ears and rejected. Wait, what? What just happened? Why can't I see? Rejected. 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 Well, that's weird. Must be some lore she doesn't want revealed. And speaking of lore, Cake's got a lot of it. Yes, I plan on making her story, and it's gonna be made in Minecraft, and it's gonna be hella cool. But if you don't want any spoilers, even if this is just gonna be the first part of the story I'm telling, I recommend skipping to this part of the video. It'll show up time on the video. Yeah. So the idea I have for Cake Girl's story involves my now character by making him a villain. Basically, there'd be a few episodes of Cake Girl just being herself and having fun, and then she'd find something that she didn't build in her world, but it's very obviously not a part of the world. This thing would then release a rabbit creature upon her pressing a button. This rabbit would immediately start attacking her, trying to push her into the other side of the machine that she finds. She would obviously successfully kill the little rabbit creature, and she'd try to investigate the machine, but she would eventually leave it alone, vowing to get her sister to look over it. And when her sister looks over it, she ends up entering it and ends up changing into a redacted. Wait, what? Is that redacted again? Oh man, I guess you're just gonna have to watch the series to see what happens when Cake Girl's sister goes into the machine. Oh man. I am trying so hard to make the script as long as possible, and I'm like halfway through it already, and it's only like 2 minutes of audio. Because Cake Girl is technically still my persona, I did give her things I'm interested in. I'm a cat person, so she gets to be a cat girl, and I used to be really obsessed with rejected and rejected in the past. So she's a rejected. Oh, wait, that's still being redacted. That's fun. My favorite color is yellow, and it has been since I popped out the womb, so I put some yellow into her design. Not enough in my opinion, but it doesn't look good in character design, so I had to leave a lot of it out. Um, I used to want to be blonde, so I made Kid Girl blonde, and of course she's got pink hair. The hair color I also used to want. Basically, I wanted to have any other color so that I would no longer be a brunette as a kid. And I mean, I'm no longer a brunette, so I'm happy. I was gonna give her bell bottoms plus the plaid skirt originally, because that felt extra Y2K-esque, but ultimately I decided not to, because it was a little too much. But I imagine that she would wear the bell bottoms on particularly cold days, and since I live in Canada, that would be often. I haven't ever done this for my characters before, but I'm gonna start doing it now. I'm gonna give her a voice claim! And here are the voice claims she has.
Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back to. Hello and welcome.
Wait, you're telling me that's just me? Nah, that couldn't be. Okay, yes, she would just have my voice, but I feel like that should have been obvious. She is technically a version of myself. So, there's one other special thing that I get to pick out for her, and that's the type of content I think she'd make. And honestly, I think she'd be reminiscent of all the old Minecraft YouTubers. People like Popular MMOs, Ethos Lab, and Stampy Cat. But I also think she'd make videos kind of like Lovestar as well, because I feel like Kid Girl is almost just a pink rebrand of her, but instead of having her life revolve around pink, it's just part of her Minecraft branding. She'd make Lucky Block races and Let's Plays as her main stuff, and then occasionally make lore. So yes, that whole story you heard earlier, she knows that's just a story that she's making. I feel like maybe she'd even put a little notice at the end of each lore video just to say that nothing in the video is actually happening and that she's fine, because I can imagine her main audience would be young kids who would wholeheartedly believe in the stuff that the stuff in the video is real. Definitely not me watching Stampy Cat as a kid. Anyways, as much as I've tried to stretch out the script, I think this is where I'm going to end the video. I've ran out of things to say other than my end advertisements. If you like the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you like art and gaming, please check out the Discord channel in the description. It's really cool, and I'm an active moderator, so it is safe until the moment I get more people than I can handle. Anyways, I hope to see you all next week. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever. Bye-bye! But yeah, that's gonna be what I go off of for this persona redesign, because I never drew up a design, I need to redo that. Basically, there'd be a few episodes of Kid Girl just being herself, having fun, and she'd find something that she didn't build in a very, but there's one special thing that I get to pick out for her. But she'd make Lucky Block races and Let's Plays with her main, she'd make Lucky Block races and Let's Plays as her main stuff, and then occasionally make lore. So yes, that whole story you heard earlier, she knows that that's just a story, and she's making it. Oh my gosh!